Hey everyone, it's Wingspan TT, and if you're watching, you know what time it is. No, it's not time to reevaluate our political and military commitments to South Korea. It's time for Assassin's Creed 3. We're gonna jump straight into Bracket A with Foggy Harbor, Apex, Fleur de Me, Dark Assassina, Dark Milano 5, PhoenixWartooth, fallenbloodeyez, and Foggy Harbor 4. Now, Bracket A, first of all, I'd like to say I'm really happy that everyone actually showed up for their brackets for Bracket A. It's very uncommon running these tournaments. We usually have people last minute canceling, just not straight up showing up. People PMing me in the middle of the match saying, Wingspan, I forgot what day of the week it is. Can you please enlighten me? Can I still play? And I'm starting off the match here with whispers right away. I'm getting stabbed directly in the ribs by PhoenixWartooth. So Phoenix takes the early lead with 500 points. We're playing on Animus Core, which I feel is a map that is, people either love it or hate it. You know, you've got this whole, it's got that just futuristic, abstergo, robotic background thing going on. It doesn't really feel, it feels like Assassin's Creed, but it doesn't really feel like Assassin's Creed multiplayer in the strictest sense. And you got all these sharp corners. It feels like some kind of modern art museum. I'm just walking around here, and remember guys, for this tournament, I do not count for the tournament. My score doesn't count. I thought that this might be a player, so I decided I was going to disrupt her, which I just absolutely can't tell. I decided to go with a long duration disruption, just craft it up here. This guy looks like my pursuer, so I'm dropping bombs. Everyone's dropping bombs. I'm not getting a stun prompt, so it's not my pursuer. This guy is my target though. Decided to take him out. And here we go. Here comes Napoleon to end my life. PhoenixWartooth still taking a lead of 1,000 points over Dark Assassina and 650. Now, Dark Assassina, before the match, is warning us that she is quite the rage queen when she wants to be. When things are not going her way, she sometimes gets a little upset. It looks like my target's over here. Dark Milano 5 should really be concerned about this guy hanging out on top of the roof. He should be looking around for the whispers, for the full incognito focus acrobatic kill, but looks like he was just going to stand there and take it. Go for the taunt. I take second place. PhoenixWartooth keeps his lead. Of course, my score doesn't count. And Dark Assassina pulling up behind. Here we have someone who's playing some Templar hijinks, trying to hide. Okay, alright, Dark Assassina wants to fuck with me. She's coming in for the kill. I decide to disrupt her, and then someone decides to stab her, so there she goes. There she goes again. There you go again. Gonna pull Reaganomics on you. Trickle down economics here. Blood trickling down your pants. It looks like I've been smoked. Here is my killer in the same group as me. I don't know what the hell he's trying to... Oh. Trying to poison me. Alright. fallenbloodeyez now coming up behind PhoenixWartooth with 1,450 points. Apex behind with 1,100. And Dark Milano and last with 650. It's a pretty close game overall, though. There's only 1,100 point spread between first and last place. There's still 7.5 minutes on the clock. This is anyone's game, ladies and gentlemen. Fleur de Me over here. I can't say that I know what the hell that word means. Flower of something. Me. If anyone could help out with my French. Just a little bit rusty here. It looks like my killer is sprinting over, but luckily he's been dispatched, and now my contract's been lost. Justin Bieber. I think ultimately my goal for these games is to come in like 4th place, 4th or somewhere between 3rd and 5th place. It means I'm not influencing the games too much. I'm not stomping everyone. I'm not doing absolutely nothing, and of course that's a great excuse so that if I don't do well, then, you know, there you go. I could just say that I was aiming for 4th to 5th place the whole time. And right now in 4th place, 1,500 points. But it's really a close game. It's still anyone's game. And this is, of course, on the Animus Core where everyone tends to group up. Right here in the middle of the map, you have like a couple vantage points, a couple entry and exit points. This guy here, I just decided I'm going to disrupt him for no discernible reason, just because I can. Because I'm basically spectator, I decided we're just going to influence the match a little here and see how this guy handles not having his entire user interface for 10 seconds straight. And I do feel if you're going to craft disruption, that crafting it for duration is the best thing you could do. Here we go. Get a silent kill, and I go back into second place, 1850. fallenbloodeyez still with his lead, 2250. And Apex, who's in the VAA clan along with Rain and Stormwig. I saw that right before the match started. I was like, oh shit, we got one of Rainan's buddies here. Hello, Phoenix. Bam. Goodbye. And I take first place first time in the match. 2,700 points. 5 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock. Anything can happen. It's anyone's game. Anything could happen, including Justin Bieber dragging me to the floor. Oh, Justin, you're so goofy. Why don't you have your way with me, big boy? And I'm actually tied with Apex 27. I'm sorry, Apex 27. I don't want to mispronounce anyone's names. I'm sure that extra X is in there for a reason. So, you know, I would be remiss to ignore it. Is this Apex? Nope. I should have realized that. I should have figured that wasn't him, but I figured the whole meter was lit up. The inside was lit up, proximity meter. Here we go, coming around here, hearing whispers. It sounds like someone's going to be coming at me any second. Is it Bieber? Nope. I waste my smoke bomb. It looks like Assassina could be my killer, so I'm going to disrupt her. Just run for my life and hope that disrupting her is enough to cause someone to kill her. Now, what I don't know, right, is that can other players see the disruption? I can see it. Okay? It looks like someone's coming up on Assassina. She's freaking out. She's casting a smoke bomb. Because she's just anticipating something bad is about to happen to her. And it looks like she's been stabbed. Yes, Assassina was my killer. And that disruption did save my life. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Disruption, the skill of pros. Napoleon Bonaparte is about to get ripped apart. Silent kill, 350 points. PhoenixWartooth now in the lead with 3950. So it's been going back between Dark Assassina, PhoenixWartooth, and Fallen BloodRose all matched now. There's still 4 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. We see a bunch of smoke bombs going off. What looks like a poison, what looks like some kind of ground finish. And I decided to throw a money bomb on the ground just to fuck with everybody because I know there's like 4 or 5 players in the area. I decided, hey guys, how about we throw some... Well, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And just start this up here. Here we go. Napoleon taking his life. Apex, Dark Assassina, Foggy Harbor, and Dark Milano are all falling behind now in the lower half of the score. They have 3.5 minutes to make something happen. I'm going to be dropping a disruption over there on someone. They got 10 seconds of pain. And you know what? What's really interesting is I always thought disruption is kind of like a joke skill. Oh, wow. That was really nice. That was just exquisitely done. So, congratulations to Dark Milano for the impressive 650 point. I had no clue that he was my pursuer there. Anyway, what I was saying was disruption. You know, it seems like a joke skill, but I think disruption is gonna be one of the sleeper skills in this game. All right, it's like when it gets you, you can't see anything. Like the whole screen, it gets blurred to fuck. You have absolutely no user interface. You can't like really lock on to things correctly. There's all kinds of like shit flying across your screen. So especially if you didn't see who disrupted you, because it only takes 1 second to lock on, and you could craft it so it only takes 0.3 of a second to lock on. It takes so little time. Dark Assassina, I expect more from you than that. And here it sounds like someone's coming close. I'm gonna get over here. Just hide in this corner, see if I can lure my pursuer out. It could be this guy. Could definitely be that guy. I have a feeling it's that guy. Oh my god, I'm psychic. Oh my god, he smoked. Oh, thank you for not smoking. Excellent film. Everyone should see it. And I take second place at 4150. So anyway, I think disruption is a sleeper skill. I think it is a skill that is going to be getting more and more use as time goes on. People are going to realize how much it fucks with people's screens. And even in something like Assassinate, like if you can't lock on to someone in Assassinate, that is a really big deal. Like, you know, I think it might actually just be able to prevent people from stunning or killing you. In some circumstances, in the right circumstances. Because in Assassinate, you have to be locked on to kill someone. Other considerations for... Here we go. I get stunned by Fallen BloodRose. Fleur de me now in the lead. Apex closing up. It's a really close match. Really close here. What I was going to say is that disruption is also a counter for a lot of other abilities, right? Someone uses Animus Hack. Disruption is actually counter. You cannot Animus Hack people if you can't see them, if you can't select them. It is a big deal. Here we go. Ground finish bonus. It looks like, I don't know which character this is. I'm going to try to disrupt him. Nope. Is that? No. This is a Blender copy. That's not him. Dark Assassina. Here you go again. Here you go again. And I'm just going to go for the full reckless kill. I don't give a shit. I just want funny things to happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone's got the Animus Hack. First victim is over there. I'm going to go over here, and I'm getting... Oh, God. I've been hacked. Who's got it? It's Fallen BloodRose. Fallen BloodRose gets his first Animus Hack for 700 points. Extreme Variety. He's up to, I believe, 3 kills here for 65-50. Is he going to run away with the match? There's Fallen BloodEyez. There's my target, but unfortunately, I've wasted my disruption. I used it on Dark Assassina. I could have set up the counter, or at least stopped his Animus hack spree, which perhaps isn't the best thing. I mean, do I really want to interfere with the game that much? Fallen BloodEyez now in a commanding lead, 74-50, with approximately 2,500 points ahead. With only 30 seconds left in the match, I don't anticipate anyone's going to be recovering from this. Dark Assassina thinks she's going to get away, but I've got Smoke Bomb. Offensive Smoke Bomb coming in for the kill. Justin Bieber. Baby, 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 oh. I just like to imagine that that's what he's singing to me when I'm falling over in my grave. 7 seconds left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is going to Fallen BloodEyez unless something can happen. And Dark Assassina, it's just not her day. It's not her day. I know she's mad. She's mad. Alright. So I finished 4th, exactly where I wanted to finish because, you know, that's how it works. I totally prescribe that. Fallen BloodEyez, congratulations. You're going to the finals. We'll see you there. And bracket A is complete, everyone. I'm Wingspan TT. And nah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just jump directly into bracket B. Alright, let's jump directly into bracket B with Mr. Freeze 4732. Yes, Apex is not supposed to be here. He will be dropping out a second. Apex, drop out, man. Budging Emperor, HelterSeltzer, Ezra05, and Mr. Freeze 4732. We actually have a couple no-shows. We got Zucchinininja, who decided he was too good to accept my friend request, and Static Fox 101, who also did not show up. I didn't really get a lot of notice on that. I got a little notice, which I appreciate. I tried to drop in a couple people, Sheet Logarithm, some other people, but no one was available. So we're playing this match with just 6 people instead of the full lobby of 8. Now, I accidentally here selected the Animus Core, but we're just going to roll with it. I did want to have different maps because unlike the last tournament structure, it doesn't matter. There's no comparison between scores, between brackets. So I figured, you know, why not mix up the maps a little? Unfortunately, you know, we already started. I don't want to mess up. Apex, get out. Get out, Apex. Please leave. Thank you. All right. And we are ready to start. Now, I didn't personally have any favorites going into this. Maybe HelterSeltzer. You know, the last match of Fallen BloodEyez, I was definitely not surprised if Fallen BloodEyez won. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people won. Apex 27 certainly skilled. Dark Assassina, as you know, she and I have some YouTube experience going back. And here I am with the Glimmer. Coming around the corner, looking for my target. I don't see it. But what's this? I get glimmered? I didn't know I didn't see. It looked like he was glimmered when he punched me. I guess he was actually disguised, and his disguise was wearing right off. So I get stunned in the face. WHU BloodRose is my first target. I am not familiar with her at all. She's apparently Canadian, which means right off the bat I just don't have high hopes for her winning this. No wait, I'm thinking of Budging Emperor. Never mind. Never mind. I'm getting them confused. The two ladies in this bracket had them mixed up. Now, of course, it has nothing to do with the fact of the gender. It's really just because I just don't know any of these goddamn people. And unless there's someone that... Oh, okay, I was really hoping that I would get the kill on HelterSeltzer there, get for the silent kill. And I keep praying for my own Animus hack, even though I don't really expect it will happen. Somewhere over there, my killer's somewhere in the corner. BloodRose is over here, but there you go. I ran a little too close to that edge. Don't stand so close to me, bro. And BloodRose taking a commanding lead, 1,800 points, starting out with Budging Emperor 0. Both ladies on top, 1,800, 1,300, and everyone else. But of course, it's only a minute and a half in the game. Anyone could take this. HelterSeltzer moving across the left. It looks like I might be able to get a grounded kill. Someone's about to stun HelterSeltzer. Move up here, see if I can get the stun kill. But no! Oh, god damn it. My life gets snuffed out early by WHU BloodRose, and now she's got 3,200 points. Now a commanding 1,400 points over Ezra. We got Ezra and Budging Emperor. FatalNinja is online. FatalNinja is a really cool guy, guys. He's actually a guy from my local magic shop, and he wants to play magic with me. Unfortunately, I'm a little busy in this tournament. It's always cool though when you actually know people in real life. I know everyone who's like in school and shit like that, you guys think you got it so easy with like playing Xbox with your friends. BloodRose has been poisoned. I'm gonna help her out. I'm gonna just get the poison right out there. I know exactly where to cut to let the poison out and bleed out. So yeah, so I'm sure whoever poisoned her was not too happy with that, but I was very happy to intercept that kill. There we go. My pursuers both revealed and instantly killed over there. Here's Ezra, my target. We were in this way. I really wish I brought disruption now. I tried to bring like a serious, a more serious gameplay set into this with smoke bomb and disguise and knives now. But you know what? Now that I've done it, I just kind of regret it. I feel like I'm not gonna get anything serious. I wasted my throwing knives here. I totally get my kill stolen. Draphole13 was asking me previously if he can join in the in-game chat so that he could hear what I'm saying, and like, no, you can't, dude, no, you can't. You're gonna mess with the game. I can't have that being done. Here I get the stun. I didn't know if that was actually like totally kosher. I have a feeling that one of these civilians, yeah, I had a feeling that that was my target, but I wasn't absolutely sure, so I didn't want to do it. And it turned out someone else was more sure. I was trying to go for the ground finish, but I should have locked onto it. I instead snapped Bieber's neck, and now I'm in big trouble. 900 points. I'm going absolutely nowhere. There's all kinds of shit going on here, though. I want to be able to capture the absolute calamity that's going on. Bieber's over here. I'm now in last place. Mr. Freeze kind of leading behind me. Let's see if I can get a Mr. Freeze kill up here. Freeze! Adam and Evil, all kinds of terrible quotes. And BloodRose still with the lead with 3,800 points. The game has not moved that much from the top. And I feel like what BloodRose needs to do at this point is move to a more defensive style gameplay. Someone's got Glimmer here. Here, guys. Everyone, someone's got Glimmer. There's a Glimmer guy right here. I'm trying to mess with Mr. Glimmer. It's so funny. Whenever I say the word Glimmer, I always think of glamour. Like I'm just thinking of, like, True Blood. Like, and I am just getting all my contracts lost today. People are just beating me to the punch every single goddamn time. I'm feeling like the ugliest girl at the party right here. And given the actual makeup of the match, I probably am. Firecrackers, very popular in this match. We've seen a lot of firecrackers. HelterSeltzer now coming up behind BloodRose with 3,000 points, but he still has 1,200 point difference to make up. Budging Emperor's over here, and she's like my neighbor to the north, and I'm just gonna have to drag her down to the equator. Coming up real quiet. It looks like she's probably gotten stunned around this corner. Let's see if I can come over here, get the grounded kill, and it's probably a little too late, but I can offensive smoke bomb her and go for the silent focus kill. I'll take it. I'll take it. I need it. I just need to not be in last place for my own ego. Here, sounds like someone's close. I have no clue where. There we go. There we go. God damn it. BloodRose now with 5,200 points, over 3,900, 3,200 from Ezra and HelterSeltzer. Budging Emperor falling behind with 2,450. She told me before the match that she thought she's going to come in last. Well, it looks like she's not going to actually come in dead last. HelterSeltzer, if I were you, I would get the hell out of here. Too late. 850 points. I got to 4th place with 2,550. There, you know, there are advantages to standing next to those edges, right? You get to see around the corner. You get to, like, possibly get corner stuns on people, but it also leaves you vulnerable in a lot of circumstances where people can get easy aerial kills on you. Here we have BloodRose as the Lady Maverick. She's just taking a little nap. She's tired. She's like, listen, guys, I'm just wasted so much energy stomping on all of you so hard that I'm just getting tired. HelterSeltzer here possibly dropped the firecrackers. I couldn't tell if it was her, him, or BloodRose who dropped them, but it didn't matter. I was too close. I already knew who he or she was. BloodRose now my target. She's going as Pocahontas. Oh man. So if BloodRose wins this, that means that in the first match we got fallenbloodeyez, okay, as the winner. BloodRose. Do we have anyone in bracket C with blood in their name? We got Hakimakitak, Propaganda, Shinryu. No bloods in bracket C. So we only got Crips in bracket C. No bloods. Here we go. That guy was my target. I was getting ready to stun him, but it didn't even matter. Someone else beat me to the punch or the stab or whatever you call it. BloodRose thinks she's got me, but unfortunately she does not. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's Budging Emperor. God damn it, I can't get anyone straight. BloodRose is the one playing as Propaganda, as Pocahontas. There, that's BloodRose right there, ending someone's life and then just getting totally nastily decapitated and stabbed in the back and all that stuff all at once. You know, it would be, just think about how interesting this would be if this game was significantly more gory. I mean, it's already pretty violent, but like if your characters actually got eviscerated and stuff like that. Alright, is BloodRose my killer? She's coming up behind me. It's very possible she's my killer. I don't see where HelterSeltzer is. He could be anywhere. He's probably wearing a disguise or using glimmer. Oh my god. Oh my god. And there you go. Ezra05 taking my life. BloodRose still with commanding lead, but Ezra and HelterSeltzer coming up behind her with about 2,000 point deficit. Mr. Freeze and Budging Emperor. Now Budging Emperor, she predicted correctly. Now she's in last place. She still has 2.5 minutes to correct that. But will it be enough time? I got the lock. I'm going to go for the stun. It looks like BloodRose is my target though, and she's going to just totally make it impossible for me to get through here. So now I'm going to get killed. And be giving Ezra 700 points because he was in the blend group. So, oh god, BloodRose doesn't realize that she basically just gave her opponent 700 points. And that's the thing to keep in mind. I know she doesn't want to get stunned and all that jazz, but it's like she basically fucked me over. I'm someone whose score doesn't count at all. She gave 700 points to someone who's actually competing with her, Ezra, who is probably the closest to taking the lead. Although when I say that, you know, he still has a 1,500 point deficit. This guy clearing my pursuer, and I was going, it looked like I was going to get the stun, right? It looked like I was totally going to get that stun or at least a contested kill, but someone else dropped the smoke bomb at the last second, which tripped me up. So I got 2 smokes, 2 times now, smoke bombs from players who were not my intended target or pursuer, got in the way. I switched to a set with tripwire bomb just for shits and giggles. I don't know if any of these people are my pursuers, so I'm just going to run over here. Is this the guy? Yes, it's the guy. He's going to be finishing me off. And, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see how anyone's going to be taking this from BloodRose at this point. If Ezra HelterSeltzer manages to get off an Animus hack, I think it's possible things could turn around. But they've got 1 minute to pull some serious moves or get some fucking 1,500 point poison. BloodRose moving over here. She must know that I'm her target. I'm going to drop my tripwire bomb. Hey, BloodRose, I got a surprise for you. God damn it. I was going to try to get her with the, here we go. Here, I got the poison on her. But it looks like someone else already poisoned her. So someone beat me to the punch, and now I'm going to be beaten to the pearly gates. I'll see you in heaven, guys. Like my tour guide said in Belize, I'm going to heaven. I'm going past the reef, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going past the reef. So that's just it. I wonder if that's just like some kind of weird island euphemism. Going past the reef. Here we go. Budging Emperor, I am very disappointed in you. You let me get a naked stun on you. Maybe she thought, it looked like she thought that I was going to smoke her, so she stopped for 1 second. And then in that second, in her minute of hesitation, and right as I go for the glimmer, she goes for the kill. Ladies and gentlemen, BloodRose takes it with 8,700 points over Ezra, HelterSeltzer, and everyone else. Congratulations, BloodRose. You're going to the finals. So everyone, that is Bracket B. I hope you enjoyed this match, and let's just jump directly into Bracket C. Why waste any time? No more foreplay. Let's just show you how it all turns out. It's time for Bracket C, and today we got Hakimakitak, The Propaganda, ShinryuRQs, J4tcherzzz, zAddictive, WHU and knownlunarwolf. knownlunarwolf didn't show up, didn't accept my friend request, or didn't he? I guess actually he did accept my friend request. Didn't feel like showing up for the tournament. So WTF, knownlunarwolf, WTF. Now this, we've had a lot of trouble starting out this match. First, WHU couldn't get into the match, and then Shinryu couldn't get in the match, and I couldn't have them both in the match at the same time. Then WHU decided to go restart his Xbox, so we're starting the match without him. He's going to try to jump back in here, and hopefully he can get in. You know, I have to say, Ubisoft, I don't understand what you did. With the private session, you can only invite 3 people at a time, and then once the match actually starts, you can invite the other 4 people. So it's just really awkward. I don't understand why they didn't make private matches. They can invite 7 players to start with. Hopefully now everyone can get in. WHU's Xbox is still restarting. I told him if he can't get in, there's nothing I can do about it. So hopefully he can find a way into this match. But I will definitely invite him. And we try to hold off on character selection as long as possible. I did actually remember to change maps this time. We're playing a Fort Wildcott. And here's WHU somewhere down here. Come on, WHUs, where are you? Alright, get in this game, bro. You still got some chance. You still got a chance, Jose. Okay, party invite sent. So hopefully he'll get into the match. So starting off, it looks like the propaganda is my target. It looked like the game bugged out there for a second, showing me my target. And I thought I saw him over here somewhere. Is that? I don't know. I thought I saw him here. Is that him right there with the disguise? Is he Bieber? Oh my god, he's Bieber! Fuck! Oh, I'm doubting myself. Propaganda taking the first blood with 200 points. We have another smoke bomb going off. we're like basically on the dance floor over here. Like there's like smoke machines going off. There's people like jumping all around. It's fucking rape. ShinryuRQs now taking the lead with 850 points. Propaganda is once again my target. And really what I would just love to do is get off this Poison Dart. Poison Dart's really bad. I think Poison Dart is actually one of the worst skills in the game. It's up there with Closure. I would say the Poison Dart is easily the worst range skill. Like, obviously, throwing knives, pretty good. I think, like I was saying before, Disruption is going to be one of the best skills in the long run. I think, especially when there's an upcoming patch, Thanksgiving Day patch, that's going to give Disruption a little bit more power. It's going to make it so Disruption automatically removes locks. Like, it already makes it so that you can't like lock onto people when you're disrupted, but I think it's going to further make it so you can't so it drops your current lock when you use disruption on someone. So that's going to become a pistol. Obviously has its uses, getting variety bonuses, gunning down roofers, things like that. And Poison Dart's just really bad. It's real bad. I mean, it takes like 4 seconds to aim it. You only get 250 points when you Poison Dart someone. So when you think about it, using the pistol, if you get an execution or midair bonus, you get 200 points. So Poison Dart has a limited range. It takes 4 times longer to aim. Okay, and I was really hoping to get the incognito, but somehow, through the firecrackers and everything else, that gets contested. So maybe I got greedy, but I killed Shinryu, and I'm taking 4th place here. So anyway, like I was saying, Poison Dart's really, really bad. Don't use Poison Dart. There's no way to craft Poison Dart that's better. If they made it so that Poison Dart could be crafted so you get a higher score, alright, so that you could craft it to be worth like 400 points instead of 250 points, that'd be great. If you could craft it so there's a lesser aiming time, that would also make it better, but as it is, you can only craft it so that the delay is lower, so that the range is greater or the cooldown's better, and really none of those things matter. Poison Dart's bad, don't use Poison Dart. Speaking of Poison Dart, oh no! Oh no, he got the throwing knives to disrupt my Poison Dart, and here he's going to come for this, but at this point he waited too long. You can't run around that long and still expect to get the throwing knives. Son, very close match with Hakimakitak in the lead. ShinryuRQ coming up behind. The Propaganda with 1,700 points, and zAddictive and some other players kind of sitting around the bottom. J-Strum and WolfWatchers, just they're not taking the lead. So far, the players with the highest rank are the ones who are all at the top. The prestige players are all sitting along the top. I'm trying to figure out who it is. Oh, come on! I just want to get Poison Dart. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is poison you. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All right, come on, Poison Dart. Oh, I still can't use a Poison Dart because my oh my god. And then I was trying to activate Poison Dart. I let go of X. I was holding Y, hoping that it would activate. But of course my contract was still gone because I had killed a civilian or punched a civilian or something. Let's see, other sleeper skills I think are going to be seeing more use. I think Bodyguard is not seeing the love it deserves. Bodyguard has been so incredibly buffed. Now that you can't stun the Bodyguard, if it spawns right next to you, you're fucked. Like if someone spawns Bodyguard like right on top of you, here we go. I'm getting stunned. I'm just having a really bad match, ladies and gentlemen. ShinryuRQs now ahead with 4,000 points. WolfWatchers back here. And it looks like someone's got an animus hack. Who's hacking? Who's hacking? Who is it? It's Hakimakitak with the hack attack. Oh my god. Hakimax, hack attack. Oh my god, look at this. He's just going on a fucking hacking spree. And I'm like, who is this running in here? Oh my god, I believe that's Hakimakitak. Jesus Christ, Hakimak now pulling ahead 6,300 points. Now with a 2,300 point lead over everyone else. What a friggin' disaster. So it's only 5.5 minutes left in the match. There's still plenty of time for someone else to get animus hacked. Still plenty of time for people to get a couple really good poisons. So speaking of good poisons, here's a really bad poison. Oh, you're poisoned. Yep, you can punch me. You can punch me if you want, WolfWatchers, but you're not getting away with your life. Yes, goodbye. Goodbye. And that's why you don't do drugs, kids. This is your brain on drugs. Here, it appears someone thinks that I'm their pursuer, but I'm not. And every now and then, I just like to mess with people and just follow them around as if I'm their pursuer. I'm 90% sure that this is Hakimakitak. It is. He knew that I knew. And here we go. This guy probably got the poison off on me just based on the way he ran into me. Yep. And I'm just going to kill a civilian because I can. Here we go. I'm going to 4th place. WHU, Addictive, and J4 all at the bottom. Hakimakitak with commanding lead. Shinryu kind of close behind with just a 2100 point deficit, and then it kind of drops off from there. So Shinryu has a chance to make this happen and get up. Never mind. And here we go. Shinryu getting smacked in the face. Can I get the focus, hidden, incognito kill? I don't know if we can get all of them. Hidden, incognito, and focus. I get it all. Yes, 800 points. So pretty nice kill for me. I'm right behind the propaganda. But I don't imagine I'm going to be winning this match anytime soon. I pretty much just got slapped in the face the entire beginning of the game. My pursuer somewhere over here, my target somewhere over here. I'm just going to come over here, try to make things more interesting. It looks like, is this my, it was my pursuer. I couldn't really get a lock or anything like that. I could have possibly dropped firecrackers and ran for it. But Hakimakitak getting the kill. And of course, Hakimakitak has always been my favorite just because I love his name so much. And he just had an amazing performance. I remember in the first tournaments that I was running, I think even going back to the Brotherhood tournaments, Hakimakitak was just a game-changing player that everyone didn't see coming. No one knew he was ahead. Everyone just wants to ruin my throwing knives. It is bullshit. God damn it. I mean, everyone wants to ruin my poison dart. All I want to do is cast poison dart someone. I happen to run into this smoke bomb. I'm killed. I just want to poison people. That's it. I just want to, because you never get to use poison dart normally. I figure it's my tournament. My score doesn't count. I just want to fuck around and get people with poison dart, and it's just not. It's just not in the cards. Somewhere over here, my pursuer's close. Possibly in this blend group. It's possibly this person who is pretending to be an NPC. Hopefully they're going to get killed in the chaos that's going to happen here. I'm just going to go for the quick kill on propaganda. Someone's aiming at me. I don't know with what. I dropped a smoke bomb because I imagine someone was going to be coming for me with Shinryu. I actually go into 3rd place with 3850 points, taking the lead over WHU and propaganda. Hakimakitak still far in the lead. That Animus hack just set him far, far in the lead. I imagine he's somewhere in this group over here, that he's somewhere in this building. I just have a feeling he's going to be rounding the corner in a second. I'm going to come up here. Hakimakitak, your smoke bomb doesn't work on me. Smoke bombs don't work on Templars unless you've got power, McFly. Boom. And then zAddictive, whom I haven't seen most of this game, is now killing me for 350 points. So there's still 2 minutes left on the clock. If Shinryu or any of the other players who are sitting around at the top, propaganda can make something happen, I guess they can get a kill. Another player killed my target, so I'm just going to have to go for the ground finish. My variety's at 1350, so I could get something interesting happening. Is this my killer here? Nope. Okay. I did decide I would try for it. I would try for it if it was my killer. Hakimakitak is just running into groups. Oh, this is perfect. Now I'm going to get the stun, this incognito, silent kill. Oh, yes. I'll take it. I go to 4950, propaganda at 5200 above me. Get the ground diamond, 14 out of 15 variety. Can I get 15 out of 15 variety? That'd be absolutely great. I just don't know what I actually still need for the variety. I definitely don't need poison dart, although it'd be pretty funny to do it. Can I get poison dart? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, but of course, using poison dart on someone who's got 3 pursuers is a big no-no, and that's another reason poison dart sucked, is because the odds of it getting intercepted are just so goddamn high. It's like it takes so long to cast. It takes so long for the poison to go into effect, like 12 seconds. Just absolute bullshit. So unless Ubisoft patches the poison dart, there's no reason to ever use it, ever. Just use the gun or use the throwing knives or disruption instead. If you're looking for getting ranged kills, the gun is a million times better. It doesn't have all the restrictions of poison dart. If you're looking for something that's stealthy, then use the throwing knives. If you're looking to just fuck with other players and give them a bad day, then use disruption. But there's really no reason to use any of these others' ability. WolfWatcher here. I was trying to force him into making a bad play. He happens to run directly away from me. And here we go. I get shot in the face. I should have dropped the smoke bomb right away. I should have heard all the warnings. Hakimakitak now at 9350 points with the 10 seconds left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Hakimakitak with the hack attack stole this game It was a really amazing play. We've now seen Animus Hack make a big play in 2 games. Although I'd say the match in Bracket A was a lot closer. The people could have recovered a lot better, but Hakimakitak just controlled this game from the 4.5-minute mark. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on Wingspan TT from TopTierTactics.com. I hope you appreciate these games, Bracket A, B, and C. I'll be coming back soon with Brackets D, E, F, and G, where we're going to be seeing players like Kiro 480. The Subject 0, Punka Chump, Templar Killer, Dinaloristic, a Templar Bunny, and of course Rainin Stormwick. I hope you'll come back to see this footage. I hope you enjoyed these footages, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!